Hi guys, welcome to an interesting tutorial. I'm Yankee and today I'll be showing you how to make a female pant in this tutorial. It's a very simple tutorial that you can easily understand. I use 2 yards of fabric to make this pant, and as you can see, this pant does not have a zipper fly. It only has a zipper by the side. It has a zipper by the side and it has a band. So I will be drafting this on directly on my fabric. So that means I'm using a freehand method. But trust me, this method is very easy to understand and very simple. So here is the one that I made on the screen. You can see the picture. And without wasting much of our time, let's get started. So here are my measurements. So trouser length 42, crotch 9, inseam 33, hip 40, lap 24, and waist 32. So these are the measurements we'll be using in making this pant. So you fold your fabric into four like this. So when you fold into four, you don't allow it to get to the second folding to get to the extreme edge. So I'm going to leave like 3 inches allowance. It will just be as if you are folding a blouse that has a zipper. So 3 inches allowance will be left like so. So you can see the 3 inches allowance, the way I left it. It's wider at the top because this side will be used for the upper part of the trouser, like the waist side. So here I will take 2 inches off. These 2 inches will be for the extension of the back trouser, the back pant. So because it has a band, that's why it is like this. So I'll be taking the proper measurement from this line after I've taken 2 inches off for my back extension. So as you can see, 2 inches, I will take 2 inches. I said it will be used for the extension of the back after I am done. And here I'll start taking my trouser measurement. Crotch 9 is what I just took now. Crotch 9, I took crotch 9, and after that I will take 2 inches for this crotch curve, 2 inches up. Then I'm going to extend the 2 inches like so to be able to draft out my crotch curve. So here, after I've done that, this line that I'm touching, I'm going to go up by 2 inches from the crotch height. So as I go up 2 inches, it means that's my hip line, and 2 inches down, that's my lap. So the standard is 2 inches away from the hip, from the crotch is hip, and 2 inches down is the lap. So I have my hip line, I have my lap line. So then after I've done that, I'll place my tape measure here. I will input hip measurement, the hip measurement divided by 4, which is 40 divided by 4. I'm going to input it on this line, on this line. So after I've done that, I'll come to the waist. Waist is 32 divided by 4, which is 8. So I'll connect it together like so. So I've connected the waist to the hip like so. So after that, the measurement that is here is the lap. It should be the lap circumference, which is lap 24. So whatever I have here, I have like 13 inches. I'm going to divide it into 2 so that I will get my balance line on my trouser. So something happened there. I lost the clip. I didn't know that the camera has stopped, but I'm still going to explain what I did. After I've divided the lines into 2 to get my balance line, I drew it up. As you can see on where I place my tape measure, I drew the line up to reach the waistline. And this is, like I told you, my trouser length, I'll be getting it like so, which is 42. I'll place my tape measure like so and take the trouser length 42. Trouser length 42. So after I've taken the trouser length 42, don't worry, we are still coming back to the lap. So after I've taken the trouser length 42, I'll connect my line like so. I'll connect my line like so. The line that is coming from the crotch. and also connect this line like so to the trouser length. So I'm going to add hemming allowance to my trouser. Hemming allowance will be added to my trouser. But before I do that, let me show you what happened here. So here I have divided this line into two. I've gotten my balance line for the trouser so that the trouser will be balanced on the body. So I will input the lap measurement here. The lap measurement divided by 2, which is 24 divided by 2 will give me 12, and divided by 4 will give me 6. So I input 6 on both sides of that balance line. 6 on both sides. That's how I got my lap. So after I've done that, I'm going to use my pant curve to bring out the curve, the shape of the trouser, so that when you see when the trouser is on the body, there will be a shape that you will understand that this is professional sewing. So, and here I'm also going to use my pant curve to bring out the shape here as well. So after I've done that, I can use my straight ruler to blend the line towards the hem line of the trouser. I hope you get that. So after I'm done with this part, I hope you have gotten the way, how I input my lap circumference, my lap measurement. So here is the crotch curve. I just took 1 inches towards the 90 degree. So 9 inches, 1 inches, I just took it to bring out the curve line of the crotch. And the extension here, I just came down by half of an inch, and the extension here is just 2.5. I extended by 2.5 because because of the measurement. So for size 12, you can use this. For size 12, size 14, you can use 2.5. For size 12, size 14, for the extension of the back body, the back trouser. So here I just took 1 inch off out of the 2 inches that is for the front, took 1 inch off and curve it up like so. Curve it up like so to the waistline. Just curve it up to the waistline like so. So after I have done that, the extension of 2 inches for the back, I'm going to blend it towards the side seam this way. So when we get to that part, when I'm cutting the trouser, I will explain more. So here, I'll come back to the hem line and add my hemming allowance. So I added hemming allowance of 2 inches. You can add 1.5, you can add 2 inches, depending on how surplus your fabric is. So after I have done that, just extend all the straight lines, and we are almost done with this part. Then I'll connect the I'll connect the back to the hem line. I'm going to connect the crotch extension to the hem line. So I'm going to use my ruler like so. Just place your ruler like so to connect to the hem line. Just connect to the hem line like so. So along the knee line, that's where the connection will be. So when you are connecting from the crotch, you just connect the back to the knee line. So here, you can understand that I did not put any sewing allowance. So it's as if we are cutting the front pant right now. So I'll first of all cut the front pant out. So the front pant does not have any sewing allowance. I'll cut it out like so, just directly like so. All my allowance will be added on the back. So I just took half of an inch down from that waistline, from the center front of the front bodice. I took half inch. You can see the way I blend my hand towards the center front. Then I will cut this part also this way. So having done this, and I've cut my front part, front panel. So I'll be adding 1 inch sewing allowance to this side. So this allowance will serve for the front and also the back. This allowance will be perfect for the front and also the back. And here I will also add 1 inch allowance. Then when I get to this part, in fact, this part will just does not need allowance, because the allowance has been input already for the back bum extension. So here I just blend towards the center back, and cut like so. So I'll go ahead and cut like so. So adding the allowance, I'll cut like so. So after that, I'll cut this line also. Then come to the waistline. You can see the way I blend it up, so to the center back. So I use the 2 inches at this point. Then cut like so. After I have done that, I'll cut this part also this way. So like I told you, 1 inch was added at the hemline towards the knee for that side. So we are done. B means back. We are done with the cutting. B means back and F means front. So I'll go ahead now and notch my hemming allowance, notch everywhere that needed notches, and cut my band. So the next thing is to go ahead and cut my band. So after I have done this, the band will be unfold. So the band is 2 inches band. So unfold I will have like 2.5. Then I cut it out like so, and I will just go ahead, because the band is a stretchy, I want it to be stretchy, so that's why I will not be adding any form of interfacing, so that it won't stop its stretchiness. So here, this is what we have. We have the front, 2 pieces for the front, and we have 2 pieces for the back. We have 2 pieces for the back, and I'll be attaching the front to the back like so, around the inseam. So you use the inseam to attach the front to the back, right side facing right side. The front piece is attached to the back piece like so. So whatever I do to one side of the trouser, I will do to the other side. So I'll just attach. So the way I'm attaching this, I will just use my half of an inch to attach this together along the inseam. So along the inseam, don't forget that the inseam measurement, I didn't do that, but the inseam measurement is 33. So this inseam, if I measure it now, it is 33. So when you are doing your cutting, make sure you cross check that your inseam is intact. So after I've done this, I'll go ahead and also put my measurement like so. The hip measurement and the lap measurement is essential. So after you have input your measurement like so, just input your measurement and the waist measurement. So I will chalk it together and go ahead on my sewing machine. Whatever I have done to one side, I will also do to the other side. So the other side of the trouser is what I'm also pinning along the inseam. So I prefer to pin along the inseam so that I'll be able to input my measurement. If you haven't subscribed to my channel at this point, please do so, because this is a way of encouraging me to do more of these educative tutorials. So I have the line of the trouser. So the next thing to do, I have joined the inseam like I showed you in the previous clip. So here, the next thing to do is to bring the two together, the two panels together, and join it together along the crotch. So the back crotch and the front crotch will be joined together like so. So I'm just going to pin it down so that it will match each other, and it will be perfect. So I'll just stitch around I started from the back towards the front crotch. So after I'm done with sewing the front crotch, this is what I have. The whole trouser is one, and you can see the joining is very neat, and this is what I have. So I can go ahead now and input, hold it together, center front and center back together like so. You know the center back will be higher because of the 2 inches extension that we put when we were cutting. Then I have input my measurement. So this is 8, like waist divided by 4 is 8, and I'm still cross checking if the measurement is intact. Then I'll just go ahead and stitch following my sewing allowance. So following my sewing allowance, I'll just go ahead and stitch. So I'll stitch like so, inputting. After I have input all my measurement, also on the hip line, I will make sure the hip measurement is intact. hip measurement is intact, then stitch towards the hip line. So whatever you have seen me do to one side, I'll do to the other side. The lap measurement also 12, I'll stitch directly. So whatever I have on the lap, I'll just go down straight. I'm not going to curve inside because it's kind of a palazzo trouser. So I'll just come straight down to the hem line of the trouser. So what I have done to one side, I'm doing to the other side. So I've input the measurement here also, and here I'm high. So here I stop because I'm going to put the zipper. So I didn't finish up here because a zipper will come in here. So here is my band folded into two. I told you that the band is 5 inches folded into two, which will give me 2.5, because my band is 2 inches width. So after I've done that, I'll go and attach the band. I'll go and attach the band. Then the band will be attached with 2 inches sewing allowance. So, and that is what I'm trying to do, placing the band 2 inches sewing allowance, and I'll just go ahead and attach like so, and attach the band like so. I'm trying to attach the band. It's a single piece, and I'll just attach like so. After I've done that, the open part will be for the zipper joining. So I'll be putting the zipper so that one will be able to wear the trouser. So the zipper is by the side. So you can use an invisible zipper, and you can use ordinary zipper because of the way invisible zipper used to mess up. So but invisible zipper is still the best if you can get a quality invisible zipper. So it's better to use an invisible zipper. At this point, I'm inputting my waist measurement divided by 2, and that's how I'm going to chalk the where the measurement stops, and that's the end of our tutorial. I hope you have learned